late evening, we got the story about how 12 MLAs of the Congress party in Meghalaya en masse, which is 70% of the Congress in the state, have joined the Trinamool Congress. Now, this follows to a pattern where clearly the TMC is on a nationwide expansion spree. But the story is not limited to Meghalaya alone, because this is just one step in a much larger blueprint that the TMC has made very clear. They are going to have a national footprint and slowly show that they are the national alternative to the BJP come 2024 and not the Congress.
आप जानते हैं कि टीएमसी पार्टी के और एक स्टेक होल्डर है, दावेदार है, वो पीके और उनका आईपैक। ये काफी दिनों से मेघालय में बहुत सारे पैदल सैनिक भेजकर कांग्रेस को तोड़ने का कवायद शुरू किए थे और बहुत सारे करोड़ रुपया वहां खर्चा किया।
3 months before the election, they have gone back again, whereby they are trying to allure, promise Rajya Sabhas and create a space all over again. By trying to weaken the Congress party, are you strengthening the BJP or are you fighting the BJP?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
It's quite interesting the way the Trinamool Congress's recruitment, if you can call it that, is going on. The number of leaders they're attracting now is from across the country, not just limited to one state. The latest, of course, is Meghalaya, but before that, they've got leaders from Bihar, from Delhi, from Haryana. And in fact, 3 leaders from 3 different parts of the country are joining us now. Thank you very much for speaking to us. We have with us Mr. Mukul Sangma, we have Ashok Tawar and Mr. Pawan Verma. I want to start with you first, Mr. Verma, because, you know, when we're talking about expansion, do you really think that there is scope for the Trinamool Congress, largely seen as a Bengal-based party, to make its presence felt, say, in Bihar?
I have no doubt about it. And I say this because the transformation of a party which has been largely a regional party into a national party is not something which is based on merely ambition or whim. It's a part of a planned exercise which is credible, which is grassrooted, which is strategic, which is methodical. And there is a space for that expansion. So it's not happening because of the wish of a particular leader or individual, but because that leader can step into a space that has been ceded, which is the case in India, where as far as the opposition is concerned, with the apparent decline of the Congress, which is the largest opposition party as of today, there is a space for a more focused, electorally effective, organized party to become the principal opposition in this country. And that expansion, therefore, is following this logic.
Okay, Mr. Tawar, you know, the one thing that also, and this may sound rude, but the fact is कि अगर आप हिंदी बेल्ट में, हरियाणा में, उत्तर प्रदेश में चुनाव लड़ते हैं या चुनाव लड़ने की कोशिश करते हैं, एक हिंदी बोलने की क्षमता, आप वहां पर एक ऐसे लीडर हैं जो कि हिंदी बेल्ट से आते हैं, ये आपके खिलाफ काम नहीं करेगा कि अगर पश्चिम बंगाल की मुख्यमंत्री आकर के हरियाणा में कैंपेन करती हैं, विल हर फेस फाइंड एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी विद द हिंदी बेल्ट?
नहीं, देखिए, जहां तक सवाल इस बात का है कि वो बंगाल से आकर के, वो तो बंगाल नहीं, अब तो पूरे देश ने उनको एक्सेप्ट किया है, ममता दीदी को। और मुझे लगता है कि मैं पिछले 2 साल से लगातार कांग्रेस छोड़ने के बाद मैं पूरे देश में भी घूमा, पूरे हरियाणा में भी घूमा, और ख़ास तौर से बंगाल चुनाव के बाद लोग ये क्लियरली महसूस करते हैं कि अगर इस देश में कोई विकल्प है जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी और मोदी सरकार को चुनौती दे सकता है मजबूती से, तो उनका नाम ममता बनर्जी है। और मैं समझता हूं कि उनके हरियाणा आने से वोट ना केवल बढ़ेंगे बल्कि अगली सरकार टीएमसी की सरकार।
उनके नाम पर वोट पड़ेंगे हरियाणा में, आप ये कह रहे हैं, ममता बनर्जी के नाम पे?
बिल्कुल बढ़ेंगे, उनके नाम पे भी बढ़ेंगे। हम सब लोग मेहनत करेंगे और जिस तरीके के हालात हैं, चाहे वो कोविड की सिचुएशन हम पूरे मुल्क के अंदर देखें, बेरोजगारी की बात करें, भ्रष्टाचार, महंगाई, और उसके साथ साथ जिस तरीके से आज अर्थव्यवस्था चौपट कर दी है इस सरकार ने, किसान मजदूर सब पिछले 1 साल से पूरे देश के अंदर बैठे हैं, दिल्ली के चारों तरफ बॉर्डरों के ऊपर बैठे हैं। आखिर में सरकार को झुकना पड़ा, पर कब सरकार झुकी? जब 700 लोग उसमें मारे गए। उन हत्याओं का जिम्मेदार कौन होगा? अगर मोदी और उनकी पूरी सरकार, मैं समझता हूं कि रोज माफी मांगे, 365 दिन माफी मांगे, तब भी जो उनके ऊपर ये जो खून से सने हुए उनके हाथ हैं, वो आरोप धुल नहीं सकते। तो इसलिए हरियाणा मुझे लगता है कि एक ऐसा राज्य है जो हमेशा परिवर्तन के साथ, मजबूत नेता के साथ खड़ा होता है, और आज के समय मुझे नहीं लगता कि उनसे बेहतर कोई आने वाले समय में इस सरकार को हटाने के लिए।
इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि सबसे जरूरी चीज है कि एक मजबूत चेहरा, एक मजबूत नेता होना चाहिए। कांग्रेस may not be fulfilling that role, which is why Trinamool is emerging as an alternative. So I want to ask you, Mr. Sangma, why did you choose the TMC? Because in the Northeast, a lot of flux has happened. A lot of leaders have joined the BJP. Why did you choose the TMC, not the BJP, or not even your own individual political outfit?
It's a question of understanding our purpose. When we decide to be in public life, to be a politician, we all have a purpose, and that purpose revolves around serving the people, serving the state. And it is also connected with the hopes and aspirations of our people, whom we promise to serve. Now, these hopes and aspirations that they have, and based on these hopes and aspirations, when they align with any political party or support any political leader, it is because of the trust and confidence that they have on the leadership and the party. Therefore, we have to be honest to our responsibilities, and we must be able to deliver and fulfill. When we can't do that, then you generate lack of hope, frustration and anger. Therefore, in any political, in our given democratic system, whenever we belong to any political party, we must ensure that the political party to which we belong is strong enough. Long exercise, exhaustive, long due diligence. We did lots of engage in research, engage in discussion, deliberations, to see whether when we belong to the grand old party, why shouldn't we be able to deliver? Why shouldn't we be able to really live up to the expectations of the people? If we are not being able to do so, shouldn't there be a course correction? Therefore, this whole engagement, exhaustive engagement, a long-drawn engagement, it's not an exercise for 1 month or 2 months. Therefore, when it doesn't happen, then you'll have to find a way. And when you are finding a way, a person who has chosen to be with the grand old party, Indian National Congress, you cannot choose to join a regional party, a small party. Then you will have to explore where is that party which definitely share the same ideology, same resolve, and is capable of seen as actually really fulfilling that commitment which we promised to the people. And that's how, after having done all this whole exercise, we found that this is the only party.
Mr. Verma, what I wanted to ask you is that, do you think that the only way TMC can grow is by poaching from the Congress, that eventually it will be the end of the Congress and the TMC will emerge as the real Congress?
You see, I have a problem with the word poaching, Padmaja. Poaching implies something taken by stealth, whereas what you are seeing is that people volitionally wish to change from where they are to what they see to be a more effective alternative. Mamata Banerjee promises to be a far more effective electorally efficacious alternative to where people are, and she also represents the opposition to the very policies and actions of this government which need to be challenged and for which the government must be accountable and answerable. So her goal, her vision is relentlessly uncompromising in terms of her democratic opposition to what the BJP is trying to do in this country. This country is crying out for a dose of sanity.
So where does that leave opposition unity? Then we might as well kiss opposition unity goodbye.
I don't believe that you are wishing opposition unity goodbye. I have a problem with arithmetical unity of the opposition. I do not have anything against a cohesive unity of the opposition which is credible. So with Mamata Banerjee positioning herself as a national alternative to the BJP in a Mamata Banerjee versus Narendra Modi battle, we will obviously have allies, allies who have held the BJP at bay in their own states. What is happening is not poaching, it's the volitional choice of leaders to move to a more credible and effective platform. Please examine so far the people who have come. Where is the poaching of element in it, as if it's being done furtively, by stealth, behind somebody's back? No. And actually the people, the parties from which, and particularly the Congress from where some of these leaders are choosing to come, that party must introspect as to why this is happening.
So effective and credible, the words that you use now for the TMC, and by extension one can assume that the Congress, which was the principal opposition to the BJP so far, or so it claimed, has failed to meet that expectation of being effective and credible. तो अशोक तंवर जी, अब 2024 का चुनाव, अभी तक जो चुनाव थे राहुल वर्सेस मोदी बोला जाता था, तो क्या अब ये ममता वर्सेस मोदी अब से शुरू होगा, या कोशिश ये की जाएगी कि राष्ट्रीय स्तर पे ममता वर्सेस मोदी देखा जाए?
नहीं, बिल्कुल। इस देश ने दो चुनाव देखे, जो आपने बोला 14 का 19 का, और उसमें लगातार कांग्रेस पिछड़ती गई और भारतीय जनता पार्टी साम्राज्यवादी एक ताकत की तरह वो रोनती गई, कांग्रेस को भी रोनती गई, दूसरी रीजनल पार्टीज को भी रोनती गई, और वो अगर जाकर के अगर वो उनका रथ, विजय रथ रुका तो बंगाल में रुका और बहुत मजबूती से रोका गया। और उसके बाद ये तय हो गया पूरे मुल्क के अंदर, पूरे देश में लोगों ने मानना शुरू कर दिया कि अब हमें ममता जी का साथ देना चाहिए। और कांग्रेस जिस लॉजिक के साथ हमेशा आगे बढ़ती है कि अगर वो आगे बढ़ेंगे तो कांग्रेस कमजोर होगी, विपक्ष कमजोर होगी, ये कब तक चलता रहेगा? कमजोर, इससे ज़्यादा कांग्रेस क्या कमजोर होगी? और होती है तो होने दो। मुझे लगता है कि उसके लिए लेकिन अल्टरनेट तैयार हो रहा है, और वो ममता जी हैं, और वो मुझे पूरा विश्वास है। और मैं, क्योंकि देश में मैंने काम किया, देश में मैं पिछले 2 वर्ष पूरे देश में घुमा हूँ, हर वर्ग के बीच में गया हूँ, हर वर्ग की यही आवाज़ है कि आने वाले समय में अगर कोई चुनौती इनको दे सकती है और सत्ता से बेदखल कर सकते हैं तो वो ममता बनर्जी है, और उनका सबको साथ देना चाहिए। जिस तरीके से किसानों ने एकजुट होकर के लड़ाई लड़ी और सरकार को फोर्स किया कि वो तीनों काले कानून वापस ले, आने वाले समय में और MSP का कानून बने, तमाम उनकी जो और मांगे हैं वो पूरी हो।
All right, gentlemen, really appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much for having joined me on the News Hour agenda.